Developing along the East Coast this morning, Hurricane Erin creating dangerous conditions in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, storm churning up some of the waters there, bringing some very rough surf to the shore. High surf advisories were in effect for Florida's East Coast, with the National Weather Service warning of a high risk of rip currents. Daytona beach officials also warned of dangerous beach conditions due to Hurricane Erin. The storm is not expected to make landfall, but it has created some dangerous conditions all along the East Coast.
All right, let's talk about the forecast. It is taking me back. I wouldn't say it actually rained on my first day. I took it as a good sign since I was a meteorology major. All right, take a look right now on Fox Vision. We've got dry conditions across the state, except for a little area, some sprinkles that are moving along in Mojave County here, so we'll zoom in there. I think some of this may be struggling to make it to the ground because it's been falling apart here, but yeah, a sprinkle or two passing by I-40, moving into Kingman. Man, it's been moving slow. Everyone else, just some scattered clouds overhead. Certainly feel the moisture in the air. It is muggy out there, and that humidity will be sticking with us. So the humidity tracker right now, our current dew point temperature in Phoenix is 64 degrees. Now, remember, the higher the number, the more moisture we got in our air. Really, for us in the lower deserts, somewhere between 55 and like max 65 is going to be that sweet spot for us to see storms fire off, assuming we have some kind of trigger for those storms. And we'll talk about that coming up in a second. But I do want to dive into this humidity because for the ladies, our hair, for the students that try to work out in the afternoon, not only will it be very hot, but we will have the humidity factor. So working out later today, hiking certainly not, just not going to be the best thing, because when you have more moisture in the air, sweating is actually less efficient. So for the next few days, Friday and Saturday, it will be pretty steamy. We see a little dip on Sunday, but actually then the humidity is going to spike again early next week as we continue to see chances of storms. I mean, this is pretty typical when we have a good monsoon setup. It's humid outside. It's just most of our summer has not been very humid, so this is going to be notable for a longer stretch. Here is our futurecast this afternoon, 2, 3 o'clock. You can see scattered storm activity north and east parts of the state. Now, the hope is that a couple of these storms will be a little stronger, packing a bit of a punch and kind of exhaling that outflow that'll push into the valley, bringing us some shower chances. Yesterday evening, remember, we had a low chance. We did actually get a couple little sprinkles in parts of the valley. Looked like there was a few rounds, one around 8, one around 10 o'clock at night. That's going to be similar chances for us this evening. This is at 8 o'clock, and you can see the model showing a few spot showers driving on by, and maybe some dust kicking up in Pinell County trying to approach the East Valley. Then overnight we dry out into Friday morning, but then the next round fires up Friday. This is again scattered activity, but the models have a better idea of storms really passing right through the valley by Friday afternoon and night, so the chance will increase from about 30 to 40% on Friday. We have that record-breaking heat potential to couple with this moisture. The forecast today is 113. The forecast tomorrow is 112. Both days 1 degree shy of the current record, but both days will be quite hot. Then we look at the 10-day, or rather the forecast for the rest of the state. 100 degrees for Winslow, 86 degrees for Flagstaff, and 92 for Prescott. Payson, you're at 94 degrees. Okay, now let's talk about the 10-day forecast. So that temperature is at 112, as I mentioned, tomorrow. Still at 110 on Saturday, with that chance of showers at about 20%. Bit of a lull Sunday, it appears, but then chances spike right back up next week, right Monday through Thursday. I think right now Tuesday, Wednesday looks like the best chance, guys.
Yes.
And if we get some more cloudy, stormy conditions, could keep us around or a little below 100.